What's poppin', yo? Coi Leray has decided to hit the interwebs with her opinions for the first time in quite a while, or the first time in quite a while that her opinions began to circulate. And initially, she just tweeted about, I was getting made fun of for being skinny for so long. Why is that the wave now? I don't know if that's the wave within female rap, but we do see celebrities and all that trying to lose a ton of weight, get rid of their BBLs, all of that. And I understand that from Coi Leray's perspective. Shout out to her. She never decided to get any modifications. We don't even know if it would have helped her, but we're seeing a lot of people are getting modifications. Like Glorilla, she just got a ton of modifications in the past year. Lotto, she was talking about she got these modifications done a long time ago and she was maybe 19, 20. But we're not really going to dive too deep into that because honestly, who cares? I feel like most of the guys that were making fun, most of the people that were making fun of of Coi Leray being skinny and slim weren't women, they were guys. So I think that does switch things up a bit. So Coi Leray says, when did female rap turn into this? And then she posts the cover for the Mean Girls movie. And then she says, what be so crazy is it's grown-ass men who writing these female rap beefs. SMH. Lord fix it. You know what it's also grown-ass men doing? Writing their hits. And keep in mind, this is something that I said a while back. And nobody disagreed with me or anything. But how are we going to say, and this is the argument that I had for Saweetie when she was saying, oh, the girlies are running the rap game, which I did end up saying she was right. It was just the girls, but not her. So are they really running the rap game when the ones that are writing their hits are guys? That's the interesting part. I know there are very successful female writers, but who are they writing for? Are they writing for female rappers? Or are they writing for more pop acts? Because I remember Victoria Monet, she just had a hit song recently. She was well known as a writer before she became an artist. And I think she used to write with Ariana Grande. She used to write for a bunch of other pop acts. So she wasn't within hip hop at all. And when you think about it, female rapper writing, or a female writer writing hits, she would make more writing for hell. Anyway, actually, what I want to see is there a female rapper or writer writing hits for a male rapper or writing their songs in general or laying down reference tracks? I would like to see that. The only time we've seen something like that was when the girl, Jazzy, I'm pretty sure it was a girl, had the song Lemonade already out, and then Internet Money bought Lemonade, and Don Toliver was now singing the hook of Lemonade and most of the song. They bought the song and they just had other people hop on it. So I think that's the one example that I can think of that we saw publicly where it was a girl's song and then they bought it, they gave it to someone else, and it became a smash hit. With Coi Leray, though, she has a hit right now, or at least she did last year. But the deal with female rap is it somewhat oscillates between peaks and valleys, and I don't mean in quality of the music or the success that the artists are having, but the environment in which they're in. I feel like they're either doing the Mean Girls thing that Coi Leray was talking about, where they're beefing with each other, talking trash about each other, and at odds with each other, which is something that Coi Leray had with, I don't know if Coi Leray had an issue with Lotto, but I know that there was this tension between her and Nicki Minaj. With most others, there wasn't. And I don't really know where the tension with Nicki started. I think it might have been some behind the scenes stuff. They are on the same record label. But Nicki Minaj at one point did give her a big look, a big feature when Coi Leray was down and out. No Kid Cudi. So it's either that or that we'll call that the valley. And then the peak would be all of them pretending like they're cool with each other, pretending that they like each other, collaborating with each other, and still talking trash behind each other's backs before they reach the next valley. I think they're better off somewhat doing what they're doing right now. Cardi B, she gets along with most rappers, this is also something we got to give Cardi B a lot of credit for. Cardi B is not a hater. That is the last thing we can call Cardi B. She is excited for anybody, especially a female rapper, that comes up. Sometimes if she likes the song, she'll hop on the song. She'll show love and support. She'll give them a feature. If anything, she'll just be dancing to the song and say, hey, I really like this song. I've never seen her hate on somebody. Like some people say, oh man, she's hating on Nicki. I think there's a big buildup there. And if you're not a Nicki stan, I think you can understand that there's nuance there. There was a tension. It was a different time. Cardi B was the only quote-unquote challenger, if you want to call it, to Nicki's dominance. And I don't mean dominance in the quality of the music. I mean dominance in, hey, this is the new female rap star that we're going to present to everybody. And Nicki felt challenged by that There was also the big back and forth between Motorsport that caused that. But Cardi B, other than that, we haven't really seen her get into it with anybody. Now, there is the Ice Spice thing, which I think is a bit of promo where Ice Spice... People feel that Ice Spice took shots, although this could be aimed at a ton of different people. And Cardi B said, oh, I'm going to come out with my album, this and that. And she did show love to Ice Spice as well. Megan Thee Stallion, she's had lightweight smoke for some people. Of course, Nicki Minaj, but heavy is the head that wears the crown. So a lot of people tend to aim at Nicki. And she's willing to get down and dirty with these people too. Which, while some people will say, that's hating. And I have said that Nicki Minaj hasn't really brought forth an artist, like a protege, it does say something that she's similar to Lil Wayne in the sense that she's still willing to stay in the game and rap with these people, regardless of how young they are. And most of them can't even rap. Megan Thee Stallion can rap, though, and Lotto can rap. Circling back to the point that Coi Leray made, position now where they're all just independently doing their own thing instead of having to feel like they're a collective and they're all cool. Because what Coi Leray is describing is not a novelty to male rappers either. A lot of these guys hate on each other. A lot of these guys don't like each other. A lot of these guys pretend to be cool with each other to get features. Have we seen the most recent situation with Drake? Like Future, we thought these guys were boys. Metro Boomin, at one point they were cool. He leaves them off of his album, and then he tries to make it seem like, oh, it's not a big deal. 21 Savage, he doesn't really have problems with that many people, but now he's in a tight bind. Who else? Travis Scott, man, Sicko Mode, one of the biggest songs he's ever had, and he's urging them to play the song, so he doesn't really like Drake. A$AP Rocky not really liking Drake. So I would argue that we're seeing this Mean Girl stuff more from male rappers, and male rappers that all have their own success, and there's a much smaller pie to take, there's a much bigger pie to take a slice from. I can understand where female rappers, the fan base is a bit tighter, so it's a smaller pie and they feel like they're all fighting for a slice of this small pie. But with male rappers, the pie is gigantic. All of those people that I just named are not even just monetarily doing excellent. They're all very highly respected. Yet they've got jealousy for each other, or they've got problems between each other that we didn't know about for a very long time, and they're getting at it. So I'm not even going to just attribute this to like female rappers being mean girls. This is going on with male rappers too. So Coi Leray is correct. However, it's not something that's unique to female rappers. And this is one of the criticisms that we get within female rap, where they say, oh, they're just not only rapping about the same thing, they've got writers. Well, most of these male rappers that we've seen now have writers. And then the male rappers will get an excuse, while the female rappers will get lambasted for doing the same thing that the guys did. But what are we going to do here? We got to be fair in our criticism. I think female rappers are doing fine right now. If they don't mess with each other, I don't think there needs to be this whole kumbaya, we're all friends type of deal, all hopping on each other's songs. If they stay in their own lanes, don't harm each other in terms of taking shots, I think the whole ecosystem will go up over time, which is somewhat of what's happening now. Like, it's Glorilla's turn right now. Last year, Glorilla didn't really have the hit. Coi Leray had the hit. And Cardi B's coming in soon. Let's see if she can bring the hit. Megan Thee Stallion's been having, can we say a good year? Sure, we'll give it a good year. Other than, these spats during the tour. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Peace.